Would you suck a for $100 million?
Shit, I've been doing that for free.
You'd think she had to pay.
Well, I thought about spending $10,000 on surgery, but then I remembered duct tape is only $3. Works every time.
I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist.
I will never forget that time that I was fucking this guy and he pulled toilet paper up my ass.
Why?
Pode sentar, pode sentar,
That works.
These bitches lost all some, and I know.
Oh, sir, Daddy is calling you.
Oh. Yeah, bro. When you close, just come inside.
I heard come inside. Are we doing your favorite activity?
No. That is later for the bedroom. Just drive home for now.
Understood, sir. Driving home.
Damn, that'd be a wild future. Bet it ain't too far off.
As a married woman, how do you handle the bills in your household?
So I'm a teacher. I'm a high school teacher. So I don't make that much, but my husband makes more than me. He works in IT for the Department of Energy, and so he takes care of a lot of it. But I do believe that the women should, if they work, they should contribute too. So I also contribute.
God forbid he lost his job. Would you be willing to take care of everything?
Oh yeah, I've done it already. Well, he didn't like his job, and I encouraged him to leave his job. And I told him, we got it, like, we're good, like, let's do it. He found a job shortly after, but it wasn't that hard. I'd do it for him again. He's a king.
Guys, it's safe to say they're still out there. All right, guys, that brings us to today's sponsor. Although I've never recommended marriage, I've always recommended dating, meeting new people, and having fun. And that's why I'm excited to have the Wing Girl method as our sponsor for today's video. Founded by renowned dating expert and fellow YouTuber Marnie, your personal wing girl, she actually has over 1 million subs on YouTube, so you probably heard of her before. Marnie is also the host of the Ask Women podcast and an award-winning dating coach for men from all ages who's helped hundreds of thousands of men date the women that they desire. Now, I actually took the entire course because I like to fully study anything before I promote it to you guys. I've been with a lot of women in my life, and the tactics and things that they're talking about in these courses are absolutely things that I've employed in my dating adventures. They talk about how to interact with women and make them really want to be with you, and based on my experience, what they're saying is absolutely true, especially if you're in the friend zone limbo. Another thing that I really like about the F formula is it's women giving you an inside idea of what they think and what they react to, and they have nothing to lose in telling you, so it's a great aspect of the course. This is wonderful information for any man to have, and if you're curious about how to seal the deal and how to move yourself from the friend zone to the bedroom, there's definitely some great information here. And because the Wing Girl is sponsoring this video today, they're offering my viewers an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description to get an exclusive preview of the F formula completely free. Plus, if you decide to get the full program, you'll get 20% off as an added bonus. If you're single and not having the success you want with women, you need to check this out. So guys, give it a shot. Click the link below and gain some access.
Don't wanna be a big bag, no. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, I know. Don't wanna be, don't wanna be.
Ai, acabaram os ovos. Você tem 2 ovos pra me emprestar, amor?
What? Were you saying something?
I hate when I tell people I was in a domestic violence relationship and people just think he would just beat my ass. I'm a victim of circumstance. Hell no, I got my hits in. I got my hits in. That's how I learned how to fight. Fighting niggas. Yep.
Hey, these ladies know how to fight back. They like to put you in an emotional chokehold.
Feminine ways to speak to your man. Instead of saying, "Are you mad at me?" Try saying, "Bruh, not this and you are sensitive as If you want to leave, then leave." Instead of saying, "It would mean a lot if you could hear me out for a moment." Try saying, Try using your ears for once, punk ass. I thought you had 2 of them, bitch. Instead of saying, will you call me when you get a chance today? Try saying, I know you're not busy, broke, unemployed ass bitch. We both got the same 24 hours. Like this video to stay in your divine feminine.
We all come up with absurdly bad ideas now and again.
I think I'm gonna like choke on someone's and like not get anything in return. If I'm gonna give someone head, I expect it back or you're gonna get kicked out of my room. Yeah, it's not charity work.
What would you rate your skills from 1 to 10?
I'll give myself a 9 because most people said it's fire.
Yep, sounds like the least I could do. I'm gonna bend you over too.
Boys want attention, men want respect, and legends don't give a fuck either way. You're here for a good time, not a long time, and there's 2 things you're never gonna see. That's a U-Haul behind a hearse, and your banker putting your money in your coffin. So get out there, live your life, have a good time, and to quote the great Scott Sasser, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Hell yeah, boys, get paid. Make it a great day today. Get that shit.
You got guns drawn, shields up. You got Greg over there just meditating on this freaking front door. Way to go, Greg.
Cool as a motherfucking icicle in the freezer.
Okay, I have a really good question for y'all. So would you rather have a woman who cooks and cleans for you every single day, packs your lunch, everything, or a woman who does nothing around the house, can't cook at all, but she makes the same money as you? Which would you prefer?
All right, fellas, let us know in the comments which one you'd prefer.
Hell no. But you got no confidence like me. Really wanna run around and chase me. Sticking out your tongue for the picture. You're so pretty.
Damn, the Tesla got smoked. I thought that thing was torquey. What's going on?
They may be sagging, but I'm still gagging. And the real men understand that. That's why I can't be dealing with you youngins. Real men understand they're gonna sag a little bit.
One leg on the headboard, leave the other leg on the mattress. Look down at him while he's smacking. Get them headshots like an actress.
Hey, why are you laughing?
That's what you get for eating my snacks.
What? What?
That's absolutely diabolical. I'm going around downtown on Halloween, and I'm doing this to strangers.
Get some sand in my shoe. I'll write that orange blossom special.
All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. You know, I want to talk about some activities that sort of shaped me as a man, and I think that, you know, every guy should be doing them. One thing is martial arts. When I was young, my parents started me out wrestling, like competition wrestling, and well, eventually I did boxing in my teenage years, and I did jiu-jitsu when I was like in my 20s. You know, as a man, there's going to come time where we're going to get catch ourselves in a conflict. In my life, I've been in fights many times. I feel like it was avoidable at times, but I was young and sort of wanted to fight. And at other times, it was sort of unavoidable. But if you have to protect your family or anything, you do not want the first time that you had to put your hands on a man to be a serious time or a dangerous time or your first fight out there, you know? It's much better to get practiced indoors and get used to that sort of struggle, get used to that sort of interaction, because inevitably it's going to come into play at some time of your life. I would recommend diffusing everything you can, but it's sort of inevitable for a man. It's just the way it is, at least in my life. You know, another thing that we used to do a lot is rock climbing, and I haven't done it lately personally, but the editor actually rock climbs all the time. He got way better than me. He's really good. But it teaches you how to like solve a puzzle. It's very physical. It teaches you how to like twist your body and move in different ways and use your body in ways that wouldn't be normal. And it also teaches you how to perform under pressure and sort of face your fears and like get out of your head and complete the task. And overall, like even when I'm building pallets and I'm on a ladder, I'm sort of limber. I'm sort of got really good balance, and I attribute it to the rock climbing and the years that we spent in those gyms and those places. We did a lot of lead climbing where you have to clip the rope in a lot, and well, that adds some pressure to it, but it's very, very fun. And the last one I'm going to talk about is playing chess. Playing chess teaches you how to think forward. I think about what my opponent did. I'm thinking, why did he do that? That's like, once they do it, it's the first thing I think, why did they do that? And I was in traffic today on the freeway and someone switched lanes immediately, and I thought, why did they do that? And it's like, you know, it correlates over into your other parts of your life, but it teaches you how to think several moves ahead. It teaches you how to read your opponent, get in their head, think what they're thinking. There's so many amazing things happening in your brain when you're playing the game of chess. And you could play it on your phone. I like to play it in person with people, but it's hard to find people that are sort of good enough to give me a challenge at this point, unless I'm on the internet. But I feel like it made me think deep. It made me think methodically. It made me in other aspects of my life, in business and in other ways. And I think that it correlates into other parts of our lives. I think it's a vital game to be played. I think it's very smart to play. All right, guys. I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to see you on the next one.